Oh, excuse me. Welcome to my kitchen. Well, I just got done playing a game. It's a game that I both love and hate. You could say that I love to hate it. Today we're reviewing Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy is a brutally difficult 2D platformer developed by game designer and artist Edmund McMillen and programmer Tommy Refenes, who make up the developer team known as Team Meat. And I just realized while working on this review, Team Meat is actually a palindrome, meaning you can read it backwards and forwards, and Team Meat is still the same. Holy crap, well played, guys! Super Meat Boy was released November 30th, 2010 on Steam, and has been made available on Xbox 360, Apple, Linux, PS4, and Vita. Originally, the game was being designed for computers and WiiWare, but the WiiWare plan was later scrapped due to difficulties. Super Meat Boy was originally just a Flash game on Newgrounds titled Meat Boy, which was created by Edmund McMillen and his friend Jonathan McNT in their free time. What started out as a fun side project actually became quite successful, and in 2008, Edmund McMillen was contacted by Microsoft and Nintendo to work on something for their download services.
Thank you, Mario, but your princess is in another castle!
Oh wait, wrong game. But the basic principle still applies in Super Meat Boy. You play as Meat Boy. His girlfriend, Bandage Girl, has been abducted by the evil Dr.Fetus. And that's about it. That's the story. Go Team Meat! Let's cheer it again backwards. Team Meat Gog! That was like literally saying it backwards, just saying. Anyway, you literally play each level to get Band-Aid Girl only to see Dr. Fetus steal her away. This continues from world to world, level to level, until the last boss. Well, I'll explain a little bit more about that later when we discuss the gameplay.
The controls are very simple. You control jumping, movement, and sprinting.
But Atratzu, if the game is so difficult, how come the controls are so simple?
I'm glad you asked, annoying voiced person. You see, it all comes down to difficulty.
Actually, I doubt many people would think that simple controls equals simple game. One only needs to play some classic 2D arcade games to quickly learn that. Kids in the 80s and 90s were systematically being shook upside down for their quarters by these ungodly difficult monsters. Ha! And you thought you only had to deal with bullies taking our lunch monies. The first world, or chapter, in Super Meat Boy, simply titled The Forest, starts off fairly forgiving. You got some squirrels over here, and oh look, there's a buzzsaw, and then, oh my goodness, is the forest on fire? What? From world to world, the theme becomes far more demented as the world unravels at its seams. And with it, your slow development of carpal tunnel, and the death of your keyboard as you beat it like a redheaded stepchild.
Well, that pretty much wraps up the gameplay section, but there's still one more unanswered subpoint. Why do I love and hate this game so much? I agree.
Many of my friends will tell you that I'm a little stubborn. No, moderately stubborn. Okay, very stubborn? Fine, I'm actually a glutton for punishment and have a difficult time giving up on challenges, thus my overachieving tendencies you see on my profiles and my work. I bought Super Meat Boy while it was on a crazy good sale. I asked my friend Sam, so yeah, I feel like pulling out my hair because I'm flippin' insane. Should I try this game? To which she replied,
Oh yeah, it's a great game. I beat it.
Which she now denies telling me. A likely story. But I'm pretty sure that was the tone of her voice while she was using text messages. Shut up! Oh yeah, and by the way, Sam, that's totally how you sound when you speak. Just saying. I downloaded and played the game hard. I had to stop playing a number of times because of actual physical pain in my wrists and my hands. I played the whole game using a keyboard and mouse, mostly because I don't like using controllers anymore, but that's another story for another time. I made it to the last boss, and holy crap, let me say really quick, the end levels are more insane than keeping peanut butter and jelly in the same jar. That's pretty insane. To this day, I still cannot beat the last boss. I haven't even watched the ending cinematic. I don't know how Super Meat Boy ends. I just don't feel worthy to look it up online. As an overachiever, that was the day that Super Meat Boy stole part of my soul and held it just out of reach. Because I can't beat this guy. So I'm extremely salty and bitter towards the game, like a concoction of lemons, McDonald's fries, limes, and extra salty popcorn that my dad makes.
Oh, Super Meat Boy, you look delicious. Vengeance is delicious. All the vegans out there are throwing a fit. Lesson learned, though. If you're vegan and you're watching a review for Super Meat Boy, your own dang fault. The protagonist is made out of meat.
Even if the difficulty is gruelingly brutal and taxing on my sanity, I can still say, yup, this game is good. You see, I have never blamed the game once for a death. I've always felt like it was my own fault. I missed a jump by a hair. I didn't press jump fast enough. It's pretty much video game Stockholm Syndrome. And can you blame me? Just look at the visuals and listen to that music. I sincerely love Super Meat Boy. That came out wrong. So did that. You know what I mean, though. It's a fantastic platformer for so many reasons. The charming decision of no voiced characters, the sadistic and borderline demonic art style, the quiet, dark undertone, the awesome music. There's just so much that you can say about this game artistically. Oh yes, one final note about the game. When you see this graphic, they mean it. For the love of your undeveloped carpal tunnel hands, use a controller. Don't be like me and needing to type with your face. Spelling and bad spelling joke goes here.
Hail YouTube viewer. As always, thank you very much for checking out my review. If you're interested in more reviews in this format, please check out my review for Beyond Good and Evil, located here. If you're interested in a faster paced review, have less time, anything like that, please check out my quick reviews located here. The last review I did was for KOTOR 1, Knights of the Old Republic 1. Well, that pretty much does it for the review. Thank you very much for checking it out. Leave a like, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Everything else you gotta do, just share it on social media and all that good stuff. However, there's one last thing that I would like to say before ending this video. I hope I don't starve. Heh, foreshadowing. Yeah!
Jet boots attack!